Hello everybody, hope you're all keeping safe and keeping busy at home. I'm going to read you a story today and I'm going to give you a clue first about who it is about. So this is your clue and we'll see if you can figure it out. So I wonder if you know who this is, because this is who our story is about today. He has brought with him a special suitcase, and inside his suitcase are some books. So we'll have a look inside and I'll get a book out for you. So, the first place that this bear went is the zoo. So the bear is called Paddington and he's been to the zoo. So once I've read this story, I'm hoping that maybe you could write your own story about Paddington and where he might go. So Paddington at the zoo. One day, Jonathan and Judy decided to take Paddington on an outing to the zoo. Before they set off, Paddington made a large pile of marmalade sandwiches, 6 in all, but when they reached the zoo, the gatekeeper wouldn't let them in. "I'm sorry," he said, "pets aren't allowed." "Pets?" repeated Jonathan. "Paddington isn't a pet. He's one of the family." And Paddington gave the man such a hard stare, he let them in without another word. "Come on," said Jonathan. "Why don't I take your picture with the parrot?" "Give a great big smile," called Judy. "Say cheese." "Cheese," said Paddington. "Squawk," said a parrot as it took a big bite out of Paddington's sandwich. "Thank you very much. Squawk, squawk." Next, they went to see the Siberian wild dog. "Nice doggy," said Paddington. But the Siberian wild dog went, "Oh, woo, 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 woo," and made Paddington jump so much the rest of the sandwich flew out of his hand and landed in the cage. "Let me take a picture of you with a donkey," said Jonathan. "Hee-haw," brayed the donkey when it saw Paddington's sandwiches. "That's 2 gone," said Judy. Paddington's smile was getting less cheesy all the time. The elephant didn't wait to be asked either. It simply made a loud trumpeting noise and reached down with its trunk. Paddington watched as his 3rd sandwich disappeared. He began to feel that going to the zoo was not such a good idea after all. But there was worse to follow. When the lion saw them coming, it gave a great roar! It was such a loud roar, Paddington dropped his 4th sandwich on the ground, and before he could say help, it was surrounded by pigeons. Oh, poor Paddington. The only ones who didn't say anything were the penguins. They just stood there, looking sad, as if they were all dressed up for a party, but had nowhere to go. Paddington felt so sorry for them, he gave them sandwich number 5. "Penguins eat fish," said the man sternly. He pointed to a notice. "It is strictly forbidden to give them marmalade sandwiches." And while Paddington was looking at the notice, the man helped himself to the last of the sandwiches. "The cheek of it," said Jonathan. "You need eyes in the back of your head," agreed Judy. "I need my 11sies," said Paddington. "Zoos make you hungry. Besides, nothing more can happen to me now." But it did. Just to round things off, the mountain goat ate his sandwich bag. "That does it," said Jonathan. "If you ask me, it's time we went home." A few days later, Jonathan showed Paddington the photographs he'd taken at the zoo. "You can have one for your scrapbook," he said. "Which do you like best?" asked Judy. "The one with the parrot," said Paddington. "At least he said thank you when he ate my marmalade sandwich. That's more than any of the others did." And then Paddington went home. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that story. Let me know where you think Paddington should go next. Bye bye for now.